welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Iyana, and you want to go ahead and press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you're gonna be left out the loop. You're gonna be lost. You're gonna be like, dang, I should have subscribed. So that's why I'm reminding you, press subscribe. Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I blow out my hair. So I blew my hair out. This is the next day. So I blew my hair out last night, and then I just like twisted it up, bantu knotted it, and you know, boom. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how I blow out my hair, the process that I do, and you know, all that good, okay? So if you would like to know all that and see my hair blowing out, keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get into this natural hair blowout. So I'm starting out on freshly washed hair, and I already have leave-in and heat protectant in my hair. I'm also going to add more heat protectant in my hair while I'm like going through everything. But just so I can be, you know, an extra safety measure. But I'm going to start out on the back of my head. I'm going to be brushing out my hair. My hair is already detangled. I just wanted to brush it out a little more just to get the like kinks and all that stuff out. But I brush out my hair, and then I'm going to be using the tension method, and my blow dryer is old, but I'm going to be using it on low heat first for about 3 minutes to get most of the moisture out of my hair, and then I'm going to go in with the high heat for a couple minutes or so. Once I finish blow drying that section, I'm going to put some shea butter and a little bit of coconut oil in my hair. I like to do this personally because I notice that my hair softens up a lot more when I do that. But you don't have to do that. That's something like I like to do to my hair when I blow dry it. So once I blow dry the section, you know, put those two products in and twist it up and move on to the next section. I just repeat the process on my entire head. Again, I'm using the tension method, which is just holding your hair and just letting the blow dryer just, you know, go up and down your hair. I'm not using any comb attachment or anything like that. I really like using the tension method though, because I just feel more comfortable. It's not tugging on my hair, and it's not that much manipulation going on. So I do use the tension method majority of the time when I blow dry my hair. Few tips that I have on blow drying your hair is you want to make sure, number one, you have a heat protectant on your hair. Always have a heat protectant on your hair if you're blow drying it. I always use heat protectant when I'm blow drying my hair. You also want to make sure your hair is properly moisturized. If your hair is not properly moisturized, you're more likely to get heat damaged if it were to be moisturized properly. So always make sure you have moisture in your hair before you blow dry it. Don't just freshly wash and condition your hair and blow dry. You have to have moisture in your hair. Another tip I have is you want to make sure your hair is also detangled properly. So when you're blow drying it and you try and comb through it when it's dry, it's not going to be a headache. So go ahead and make sure your hair is properly detangled while it's still damp and has moisture in it before it gets completely dry, so it won't have breakage or anything like that. Okay, so this is my first half of my head completely blown out. It does take me a while to blow out my hair, y'all. It take me about 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all right. But I just want to make sure I do it properly and everything and get the most of it out. But it takes me a while. But once I finish my first half of my head, I'm going to twist it up and like bantu knot it in these big bantu knots just to keep it out of the way while I finish my other half of my head, and so it can have like a little cute little bumpity bump to it when I take it out and show you guys. But I'm going to just repeat the process on my entire head, doing the tension method, blowing it out, combing it out, and putting low heat, high heat, and all that. I also wanted to mention that I only blow out my hair twice to 3 times a year, just so I won't be overdoing it, because your hair can get a toll on you if you use too much heat. But I only do it twice to 3 times a year, blowing out my hair. Sometimes when I do blow out my hair, I will trim it. I already trimmed my hair like a couple months ago, so I'm not doing it in this video, but I will make a separate video on how I trim my hair. But yeah, just wanted to answer that. Alright guys, so I'm finally finished blow drying my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the bantu knots slash twist situation so you guys can see my voluminous, healthy head of hair. Again, like I said, it takes me years to blow out my whole head, but I just want to make sure I'm doing it properly and not rushing anything or anything like that. But this is my hair completely blown out. Yeah, nothing drastic. I've been doing this method that I used to blow dry my hair. I do it all the time, so I have not experienced heat damage or anything like that. Every time I do it, my hair reverts right back, so no type of heat damage. It looks good, feels good, has some movement, and it's soft because I put my shea butter and coconut oil in my hair just to soften up my hair some more. But this is all I do, guys, to blow out my hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Don't forget you're beautiful, you're strong, you're the best music, and I'll see you guys in my next one.